Alright. Okay, there's a new cutscene with them. Ned still hasn't shown back up. Again, I'm wondering if I can find her in Docktown somewhere.
How do you know literally everyone?
I don't know literally everyone.
Almost. Every time we meet someone, you already know them. Morgan, the Crows, the Wardens, and the Chantry lady with the big hat. Not to mention the Dreadwolf himself.
How is that everyone? You didn't even list 10 people.
Feels like a lot of people.
Chantry lady with a big hat. Spoilers. I didn't meet that person yet.
When last we spoke, you intended to assault the cruel and the corrupt, in hopes of finding servants of Elganan and Gillenane. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antom are working for Elganon and Gillenane.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antom want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
It's more than a promise this time. The Antom and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yeah, we drove off the one the Antom brought to Treviso, barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The Blight. Of course.
The Blight seems to be the gods' favored tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elganan would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the Blighted Dragons.
That is the fate Elganan and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
Right. Everyone should be free and uncorrupted when your demons and raw magic kill them.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison. The one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the Veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The Veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation, while making their prison. It should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the Veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
Do you have any idea what you sound like? You could have actually saved the world from the Blight, but instead, you chose to kill thousands of people with your vanity project.
It is not vanity. I broke this world. I am the only one who can fix it.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am as I have always been. A man. All too aware of his failings. But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dreadwolf. What will they call you when this is over?
I don't care what they call me. If they're calling me anything, it means they're still alive, and that's all that matters.
Acceptance. You are willing to face the consequences your actions may one day bring, because the world needs you. I believe I can work with that.
If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yeah, we found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganan's army, You will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them. Their leaders don't trust me right now, though.
I have faith in you, Rook. You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
Just like every other character in every other Dragon Age game.
So this elven god thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
He's right, about the dragon hunter at least. The shadow dragons did all they could. The dragon was just too much. The moment the dust settled, the Venatori rushed in. Guess they knew it was coming. Nev's staying for now. She said she'll be back soon. But at least you took care of yours.
We heard it but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
Treviso could have used a dragon hunter. That much is true.
We'll be ready.
Then we find one. Next time a blooded dragon comes calling, it'll be the last time it comes calling.
We should not forget the second dragon in Minrathos. We ought to see what we can do to help. However, there is no telling how long Nev will be helping the Shadow Dragons with the aftermath.
Hey, let's not get stuck in our regrets, all right?
Hang on a minute. Not only have you retained the services of a demon assassin, you're also taking advice from the elven god who attempted to tear down the Veil.
Spite is my problem.
That's what they always say. Rook, Lucanus is one thing, but do you really trust this Solus?
Trust is such a strong word, you know?
So you don't trust him? All right then.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry. Not relevant. I'll get a message through to a Fade expert immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
All right. We all know what to do. Let's get going.
No disapproval yet.
The crows cannot thank you enough. I cannot. Treviso stands. But Minrathos, it should not have been a trade.
Yeah. Oh, can now enchant items with powerful bonuses. Yay.
Abundance.
Let's see, the Carrier Workshop. Apply enchantments. Yeah. Upgrade? Yeah. Enchantment. What can I do? Do that. Oh! Abilities can also have stuff. Whoa. Ah, you can't augment their abilities. You can put stuff on their... You can do stuff to their... Enchant their stuff, but you can't enchant their... Okay.
Okay, Balara, what's your lead on getting us a Fade expert for the team?
Good evening.
Greetings.
Vorgoth.
So, we need an expert. I've
What a
been
name.
writing to a senior mage who fits the part. But right now, he's on an expedition, so I reached out to his colleagues to find him. This is Lady Myrna and Vorgoth. They're necromancers. Mournwatch ones, I mean.
Your friend's request for a Fade expert was urgent. How darksome are things outside Navarra?
We've seen terrible magic. Old magic. It'll get worse unless we step up.
I see. Balara's correspondent is Professor Emmerich Volkaren, a Fade expert and powerful psychagogue.
You will need
need him.
Where can I find him?
The Professor is currently delving the shrouded halls in the Grand Necropolis. We will grant you passage to look for him. Where the dead. Lately, they grow restless.
Well. A new location. Nothing. Alright. I'm assuming the same thing's gonna happen with Harding. Will somebody be there with her, or is it just gonna be her?
So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Taash from a group of Ravani treasure hunters called the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds promising.
An agent for the Lords said that Taash is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
What do you know about what's going on in Ravane right now?
Not much more than you do. Varric and I never went there while hunting Solus. The Kunari were on pretty good terms with Ravane, but that was before the Antam military broke away from the rest of the Kun. I wouldn't be surprised if the Antam invaded Ravane like they did Treviso and Eastern Tevinter.
All right. Guess we'll be ready. Thanks for finding a contact. There can't be that many professional dragon hunters around.
Time to find out if the crossroads can get us to an alluvion in that area. We'll head out whenever you're ready.
Let's go get us the most controversial character in this game. And honestly, if they had not made such a big deal out of it, it probably wouldn't have been that big of a thing. Well, no. Had they not hidden it. Because, again, like, leading up to Dragon Age Veilguard's release, or previews and all that stuff, they so purposely, like, avoided showing Taash, mentioning her, like, at, or them, so her, them, apologies. We're not at that point of the game yet, but we all know how that's going, how that plays out. So, had they not, like, hidden it, had they just been open about it, I don't think the controversy would have been as big as it got. But it's just like, it's just dumb. Okay, we go straight to it. No crossroads.
Hey.
Hi, I'm Rook. I'm very much hoping you're Taash.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
The Lords want to hit a cave on the coastal cliffs. Big Vincimer makes her lair there. We get her out, the Lords get in, we go home and get drunk. Might be more on Tom. Don't get in my way.
I've got a good feeling about her.
Alrighty.
So what's the plan exactly?
And again, for those of you who may have not known, I talked about this in the previous, like, before Dragon Age came out, that my two potential romances for this first playthrough were Harding and Taash. Now, because of all the controversy, I was thinking, let me hold back on romancing Taash, just because I don't want to go through all that nonsense. But at this point, it's like, whatever. I'm just gonna... So far, I've been romancing Harding. Let's see how Taash plays out. If I feel like I'm liking her more, then, or them more, I'll switch over and start focusing on Taash more than Harding. But if not, I'll just keep continuing with I'll just continue with Harding. But just know going forward that these two characters are the ones I'm interested in pursuing a romance with in this playthrough. So just please know that off the bat. Okay?
We need to lure the Vinsomer out of her lair. I set bait. She comes out to eat. My partners loot the lair while she's out here. We'll find the bait on the beach.
You said the dragon we're dealing with was a Vinsomer.
Yeah, blue with a yellow belly. Breathes lightning.
Oh, one that breathes lightning? I've heard stories.
We're not fighting her. Lords just want the horde in her lair.
I'm on it.
Oh. Come on. Ugh. That's annoying. Day 2, light rain all day. Found trace gold flakes in some of the streams and a cave behind waterfall with some weird chest. Spent an hour trying to open it, continuing to down the beach. Saw a Tom close it. What does Andraste do? Ant damage. Ant damage. Kinda like the damage. Hold off for now. Large truffle. Can't get back there. What are you? That's something. Something we can't access right now. Aha. I'll take that.
On Tom ahead. Be ready. They go hard. Watch yourself. They have Gatlock cannons.
They're at range.
Eat shit. This is not your land. Come on, you're not bigger than me.
They're shooting for us. Your turn.
So you've got no problem fighting other Qunari?
I'm from Mervain. Not like I follow the Qun.
You've got the arm ropes.
Sure. I wear a lot of stuff. You don't get to tell me who I am. Doesn't matter anyway. The Antom don't follow the Qun either. Not anymore.
So what made you want to work with us?
I don't.
I thought you wanted us here to help you.
No.
So far, Taash is... Again, I've only just met her, but already from the dialogue and stuff like that, I can already kind of tell what her trope is. I mean, we all know. I'm referring outside of what's already been, you know, talked about, her whole non-binary thing. Besides that, I'm referring to her personality outside of that. I can already see what they're going for, and I'm already like, it's kind of generic. In fact, it actually ties into, in a way, it's a very generic pairing with her non-binary nature. It's a very common personality trope that they implement on non-binary people. At least that's the way I'm seeing it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe something will be different. Do I get to? No.
We're not fighting the dragon?
No. Vincimers eat big game, usually sea life. They're not hostile unless you do something stupid.
Like, poke around in its lair?
Right. So we lure her out, then the lords go in and grab anything shiny.
But you do kill dragons, right? You're a dragon hunter.
I kill them when they need killing. This one doesn't.
That was instantaneous. Done. I made that more complicated than it needed to be.
Alright, beach is up ahead.
Right. You said we'd find bait here?
Bait'll find us. Come on.
How is the bait gonna find us? Look, deep stalkers!
Knew they'd find us.
The deep stalkers are the bait?
Yup.
Why are you making me feel sorry for them?
Quite a few of them.
Dragons have big stomachs.
God, it's so slow. Come on. Okay.
That one's big. Watch out.
That's their pack leader. Take her down.
Where's she at? Oh. Ow. That hurt. Give me help that.
Great hit, Brooke.
Ow. What do you got? Invulnerable. Detonates weaken. Alright. Oh, come on. I'm doing very dumb here. So slow, come on! It's so slow.
Finish it.
I think that's the last of them. Now what?
Now I get the fire going and make our dragon dinner.
God, the parry on this thing is
good.
So
She'll like it.
Like,
and this potion.
It's not that the parry's slow. It's that like the warning goes off, but then the attack comes so slow that it's just like I'm hitting the parry too early, and it's just like driving me insane. But it's just I'm so used to like Black Myth Wukong, First Berserker, Stellar Blade, where you have to parry like instantaneously, like right there on the dot. So whenever I see that icon flash yellow, my mind thinks I have to do it. I have to press defend. But no, the attack wind up and like to hit you is so slow coming that I always keep doing it too early, and it is killing me, literally killing me. Ugh.
We'll put her to sleep for a few hours, but we gotta get her attention. Use the horn up there. Come on, she'll be here soon.
So we held up our end of the bargain?
You did okay. So, what do y'all do?
Right now, we're trying to take down evil god monsters and their blighted dragons.
What? That can't be right. Dragons don't get blighted. They're smart enough to avoid that crap.
However it's happening, the gods are using the blight to force dragons to attack people.
That's messed up. Somebody needs to stop them.
No shit. That's a very dumb conversation. It's like, what do you do? We're trying to do this. Wow, somebody should stop them. I'm sorry, that's dumb. Let's over this way. Okay, it's blocked off for story reasons.
There you go. Atas Kari.
Where are we headed?
That old Grey Warden fort. Anton might be there. I want to see what they're doing. If it's anything the Lords of Fortune need to worry about.
She responds to the horn?
This time.
You've fed her before then?
Took a while to get her used to it.
It sounds like you've got her trained.
You train a dog. You reach an understanding with a dragon.
Okay.
Vincimers are clumsy on land, better in the water. They cut the surface like a knife.
They swim?
They dive down after prey like a giant bird. Sometimes they stun schools of fish with their lightning. Gulp them all down in a single bite.
Alright, clear weather, warm and humid. Found more traces of gold in lower streams. Tomorrow we'll attempt to climb to upper cliffs. I believe a major load may be near. Have seen autumn again, but it's easy enough to avoid them. Ah, I missed. How about you? Are you playing? Or how far are you? That's what I meant to say. Clear weather, gusting winds. Tried to scale the cliff above the bridge, but I fell and I think something broke. An on-town patrol may have spotted me too. Gonna find a place to hide until I can get back to my camp. Oh, okay. Ah, he didn't make it. The on-town are right outside. If they find me, the reminder is too soaked to be legible. Poor guy didn't make it.
That was close. Maybe too close.
Letting us know she sees us. Might also be her way of saying thanks for the food.
And I cheat. No! God! I was gonna ask, can I cheat the game and try to get onto that spot over there? Nope, they won't let you. They won't let you do that. I think they know gamers would try that.
Someone built an entire fortress and then left it empty?
This used to be a big Grey Warden outpost. They left after the Darkspawn stopped coming.
What's this? No? I don't see any clues or nothing. And I don't see anything on their shields. Unless it's the tried and true, make them all face a different direction. Not worry about it.
Yep, that's the on-tom.
Let's check inside the fort. I want to see what they're doing.
Did I? I did get a new weapon.
Shit. More on Tom.
All right, everyone.
Not even supposed to be here. Weak dust people? I'll
So
show
the
you
Antom
weak
took
dust
over the
people.
outpost after the Grey Wardens abandoned it?
Yeah. Ravain and the Canary were at peace forever. Then the Antom broke away from the Qun and invaded. But Canary builders are part of a different caste. They didn't break away. So the Antom take over old forts like this instead of building their own.
That was weird. There was two different conversations that happened there at the same time. And one cut the other off. I hate when that happens. Okay, no. No. On top note, translated from Qunari language. Your instructions are unchanged. Use the nets to bring the dragon from the sky and grapples to tie it down. Do this and win glory for the Antom.
Grapples, nets. The Antom are going after the Vinsimer.
Is that bad? She can deal with that, right?
Not after I drugged her. Come on. They've been watching. They knew I drug her to make her sleep. Assholes!
Alright. Orders came down. We're abandoning the fortress. No more darkspawn. Too expensive to maintain. I can't believe it. Worse, Tops was reassigned to Bloody Ferelden, and I'm being sent to Wasap. I don't know what I'll do without them. It's been Tops and Mel since the joining. Bloody hell. Bloody Ferelden. Warden Mel Karavu. on, stop it.
They've got us at range. They're at range.
Annoying.
Take them
Oh,
out.
you're alive. There you go.
Well, that's a relief.
Ah.
They haven't seen us yet. We can run.
Hey! I brought her down. She's mine by right.
Makara.
Mara Namra Benari Bala! Atash Martarost! Asitarala! Kyuto!
Yunasi Besidan.
Tarala!
Come on!
Didn't she just say she doesn't follow the coon? So why would she recite the coon to them? When she says even they don't follow the coon. That's a little... Hey, you got another ability. Cool. But it doesn't do anything. It doesn't detonate anything, so it's useless.
So, you breathed fire.
Yeah. But how?
Ooh, Paragon's knuckle. Eh.
Were we supposed to know this? Because I don't remember you mentioning it.
We can talk later. Let me know when you're ready. I'll burn the chains off the dragon.
Does she know we're trying to help?
No, she's pissed.
We don't have to fight her, do we?
We can run. I don't think she'll chase us.
Killed like
As
3 of
one
those
dragon flew off,
in Inquisition.
now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted. Another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Kunari back to their leader. Taash and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
Setting up her companion quest.
Wonderfully done, Taash. While you played with the big scary dragon, we looted the shiny stuff from her cave. So, Rook, Varric's talked about you. I see he wasn't making shit up this time. They call me Isabella, among other things.
What did you find in the cave?
A lot of dragon shit, gold, some fancy trinkets, and this.
Not a fan of Isabella's redesign, but it's not the worst. At least so far. Dorian was oh god, Dorian's redesign is the freaking worst. Oh my goodness, I'm so sad about Dorian. As long as you're happy.
If it puts a smile on your face, that's good enough for me.
Oh, it does.
Thank you for all your efforts. This is just as I had hoped.
Rook, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Kunari artifacts.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors. You used your fire.
What? No.
Were you seen by the Antam? You promised you would be careful, Evatosh. You need to be away for a while. It is good you are joining Rook's team.
I'm what?
Wait, were you not aware of this? Our contact here said you'd agreed to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
Nope.
Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do. For gold and glory, Taash. You're welcome back whenever. Rook, pleasure doing business with you.
Mother, what did you do?
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not wish to stop these blighted dragons?
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
I talked to you about not using your fire in front of the Antam.
Her frowny face
Potions for you to
makes
take.
me laugh for whatever
Would you
reason.
prefer ginger or lavender?
The ginger.
Hassam Vinek. Rook, you will keep her safe.
Well, it must be nice to have your mother so involved in your life. Anyway, welcome to the team. Might not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help.
I'll get my stuff. Hey. It is.
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Glad to hear it.
Oh man. Alright, Taash, a Kunari dragon hunter, lured a dragon from its lair with the team's help so that her fellow Lords of Fortune could steal its treasure. When Antam poachers tried to take the drugged and sleepy dragon, Taash defended it and revealed her ability to breathe fire. As Taash joined the team, the surviving Antam fled back to their leader, the Dragon King, with word of a rare fire-breathing Kunari. Oh yeah. What do you need? Come on.
Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
Spoken like a veteran treasure hunter.
Yep, for gold and glory. The lords make runs no one else can. Isabella's undies would catch fire if she saw all this.
So why did the Lords of Fortune care enough about dragons to have a dedicated dragon hunter?
Lots of great old crap ends up in dragon hordes.
Why do dragons care about gathering treasure? It's not like they go to the market.
Dragons like metals and gems. Anything glittery catches their eye.
Huh, so they're like really large magpies?
Kinda. And they live for centuries. Lots of time to gather a bunch of shiny crap. Plus all the gear carried by idiots who thought they could kill a dragon.
Bet you deal with a lot of nasty traps during those treasure hunts.
Yep.
What's the most complicated one you've dealt with?
Old elven armory. Had letters on tiles. Probably supposed to spell out the name of a god or something.
Probably.
I don't read elven. Found handholds in the ceiling and swung across.
That sounds more like a puzzle than a trap.
Ugh. Puzzles.
You've got the right idea, going across the ceiling. Varric and I ran into an old elven puzzle once while hunting for Solus. There were these talking statues.
Riddles?
One only lied, and
Oh
one only
God,
told the
really?
truth, I think.
Ugh. What'd you do?
Varric gave them an autographed copy of his book. Turns out he's really popular in the Fade.
Nice.
Okay, that's actually funny.
I'd appreciate it if you avoided fencing any of the elven artifacts, unless Ballara tells you it's okay.
Don't worry about that. The Lords of Fortune aren't thieves.
I mean, aren't you, though?
Nah. Anything we hunt is salvage. Old forgotten ruins and crap. And we make sure we're not screwing over a culture that lost it. That's what my mother does with the Kunari stuff.
So your mother appraises Kunari artifacts the Lords of Fortune find?
Yeah. She tells them how rare something is. How much it might be worth. Also tells them if they found something cultural.
Cultural?
You know, important. Stuff you don't want going to some rich noble's collection. The Lords send that stuff back to the Kunari in Parvalin. They pay the Lords a finder's fee.
I hope the Lords of Fortune have a similar arrangement with the Dalish.
Yep. Dalish guy named Shiv. He tells us what's probably cursed and what's important to his people.
And Shiv doesn't mind your people robbing Dalish tombs?
We don't rob tombs. Only assholes rob tombs. We rob old armories and crap. Sometimes the Dalish warn us off a ruin. Sometimes they ask us for help getting in. The Lords are good people. They helped my mother when she came here from Kantar. She got here with nothing but me and the clothes on her back. The only skill she had was Kunari history. The Lords gave her work.
Huh. How does the Ravani Royal Guard feel about the Lords of Fortune?
They used to complain about us. But that was before the Antam invaded Ravane.
And now Rivane sees the benefits of having a bunch of heavily armed people on their side.
Same for the Pirate Armada. It's bigger than Ravane's official navy. But we're also helping save old artifacts. The Antam are burning ruins as they move south. We get artifacts out before the Antam destroy them. Magical stuff. Cultural stuff. Stuff you don't want to lose.
Glad to know you.
We should do this again. Grab a drink, share our tallest tales.
Okay, I was gonna go back to Ravane later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat or traps?
Nah.
All right. Just let me know when.
Ruby? Alright. This is open now. Oh, it's Tasha's room. Okay, duh. Hey Tosh, we've been trying to get supplies to the crows in Treviso, but the crows were supposed to pick up the supplies here in Ravane never reported in. If you and your fancy new friend have time, could you check it out? The drop point was over on the coast. For gold and glory, Isabella. You have another quest already? Alright, let's hold off talking to you then.
Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition? What's that about?
You know, Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter? Who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Or she would be, if there was still an Inquisition. I suppose she just works for the Inquisitor now?
Charter? Is that Liliana's name at the end? What?
I haven't heard much about the Inquisition in years.
Oh, that's intentional. When the breach was open, we needed a large group to stop Southern Thedas from falling into chaos. It's changed in the years since. We're a smaller force working underground to keep an eye on things going on in the world.
Why isn't she here? We could use a hand.
Charter entrusted the search for Solus to Varric, to us. The world's large and she's got many things to deal with.
So, how long were you with the Inquisition? 10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, we worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the ordinary people.
Bullshit.
You
She could
hear
be
about.
She could be romanced technically in Inquisition, and I did romance her at one point. No, I didn't. I didn't get. I last playthrough I did try to romance her, but so yeah, that's nonsense.
But you did know people from the Inquisitor's inner circle, didn't you?
I knew them, sure, but those early days, all I wanted was to prove myself and not get in anyone's way. Some of them were more approachable than others. Most of the time, I just watched them from afar, listened to their snippets of conversation as they walked by.
And the Inquisitor's advisors? What about them?
I wouldn't say I was close to any of them. The spy master, Liliana, was aloof. Commander Cullen and I were both from Ferelden, so we got along. Ugh, Ambassador Montilier is my favorite, though. She's lovely.
So tell me about these ordinary Inquisition members I haven't heard about.
The Inquisition hired hundreds, and most of them weren't Magisters or Ben Hasrith or the left hand of the Divine. There were scouts and stable hands, carpenters and cooks and quartermasters, even 2 dedicated pastry chefs. Most of them volunteered, like me. We wanted to help in whatever small way we could.
I remember the chaos.
You helped people. That's not small.
It sure felt like it sometimes. I'd sit with Rector and Faulkner and we'd watch the important people with their important business rushing by.
Rector? Faulkner?
Liliana gave all her agents pseudonyms.
Right. Like Charter.
Well, Charter's Charter, but when the other 2 and I were together, we were just Lace, Wilbur, and Katya.
I think I know Katya, but I don't think I remember Wilbur.
Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think? But I do miss my friends. We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different. It's special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus. What did you really think of him back then?
Lonely. He always seemed lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
As smart as he's supposed to be, there's just some things he doesn't get. At all.
Yeah. Maybe one day he will. Maybe. If you help him. Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am rambling about the past. I should let you go. Talk later?
Huzzah. Okay. Just conversation.
Carving monsters, huh? Didn't figure you for an artist.
This? It's by necessity. If you know your enemy, their weak spots, maybe you live another day.
You've got a flair for the dramatic.
Nothing scarier than the real thing.
What will you do with it?
Standard bestiaries are always some mage drawing things they've never seen, taking the piss out of it. They don't understand how when the hunt ends and you come nose to nose with an ogre, someone's going to die. So I'm making the real Monster Hunter manual.
Who you doing it for?
Balmor, that imbecile in Teventer, lecturing on things he doesn't know about. And Ludric over in Ravane thinks taking a rock wraith down with a lucky shot makes him a champion.
Yeah, Ludric and his ego.
You ever met Ludric?
Well,
Because he's been dead 300 years, living off the legend of one fluke arrow.
Oh, I just wanted to make you feel better.
That is very stupid conversation.
My reward is showing these idiots how it's done.
Just remember it's spelled R-O-O-K. The hero who took down the gods.
That chapter's going to be mine.
Where's the Gloomhowler?
Can't carve it till I know what it is. You want a piece of the Howler, boy?
Is he ready?
Was I ready the first time I fought a Hurlock?
Well, you're still alive.
I got my ass handed to me. Broke 4 ribs and cracked my jaw. Then I got back up and drove a blade through its skull. In this line of work, Asan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
Makes sense. He'll learn to fight by fighting.
I don't know another way. Out there in the world, you sink or swim.
Can a half-lion, half-eagle swim?
Don't know. Asan?
Which half was that?
Search me. Both halves share the same stomach.
Right. See you around.
Okay.
Taash, you got this?
Sure. Cool. Keeping watch here, Tops doesn't believe me, but I swear the statue's eyes follow me at night. Why'd they build a castle around this thing anyway? It may be a city elf from Val Royale, but I know the Dread Wolf when I see him. with this statue.
Looks like the Dreadwolf finds his way just about everywhere.
Ravane is on pretty good terms with the Dalish clans. We get elven stuff here and there. About to get fun.
Still haven't found how to open that up.
So, Taash, Lords of Fortune. You're treasure hunters, right?
Yep.
And that includes ruins? Elven ruins?
Yep.
I see. Okay. Sure.
Okay. You okay?
That was terrible at the end. I messed up so bad. It was Cataranda herself chased us in here. We got food and water for a day or two, but Jonas is hurt bad. I think she got Maribel. How does something that big come out of from nowhere?
Trouble coming.
Why did my attack go through him? That was weird.
Stop.
Good enough.
So, those artifacts you find, you sell them?
Some of them. The rest go to Shiv.
Who's Shiv?
Elven guy. He's from a Dalish clan that works with us.
A clan works with you?
Yeah. Shiv makes sure we don't sell anything sacred to your people.
Huh.
There we go.
Seems like you're never far from the water in Ravine. One way or another.
Well, isn't that nice for her? There you go. Alright, so we took care of that. There was a chest. Think I had to get Taash for that.
Some kind of puzzle with torches or fires or something. Make a treasure out of it.
Yes, again, I'm guessing this is for Emmerich. You need the fire to stay, like, lit up for a long time to open up that path. That's what I'm guessing. Pretty sure that's something I need Emmerich for. Pretty sure. Unless it's some nonsense like...
All right.
And then...
Got it.
Yeah. Pretty sure I need Emmerich.
And another Fen'Harel altar.
Yeah. Here we go. There you go. Oh, you have to light them in the proper order. That's what it is.
Okay.
And I'm guessing the last one.
Let's see if it burns. Look, we got a new door. Bet there's something good on the other side.
Okay, so you just had to elect them in order. It's nothing to do with Emmerich. Nice. Here lies Ty. He died as he lived, saying, "Hold my grog. We buried what was left. Help yourself to his stuff. Goodbye, Ty. I'll see you soon. Love, Rays." Not heavy home. Cool. We got that one.
Examines ancient elven artifacts you find?
Yeah. Tells us what not to sell because it's cultural, or because it might blow up.
How does he know?
He's the... thing. What's the word? Like my mother, but for elf stuff.
He's the keeper for the Dalish clan? And the Lords of Fortune listen to him?
Yeah. He pays us a finder's fee on stuff that should stay with his people. He also gives us a heads up about which floor tiles will set off fire traps or something.
Huh. Let's hold off. Let's not do her quest yet.
Gotcha.
Most treasure hunters I run into aren't like you. The Lords of Fortune, I mean. It's surprising.
Oh. You thought we were assholes?
No. Well, maybe a bit. Before, but not now. Most treasure hunters don't care. They take whatever's shiny to try and sell it, no matter how important it is.
Right. Assholes. The Lords like treasure, but we do it right. We have Shiv for elf stuff and my mother for Kunari stuff.
That's surprisingly respectful.
Also keeps us from getting cursed and crap.
Did I solve the puzzle? I have no idea. It must be Emmerich. That I keep seeing these butterflies all over the place, and they have to mean something. They have to do something. I'm guessing they have to do with Emmerich. It's probably what it is. Not sure what that did. That did something. Oh, it lifted the gate. Gotcha.
Bust. Now put him down. Finish it. We're getting good at this.
Good enough. Good enough. Ah.
Okay. Door's sealed, but those
I've been here 3 days now, and I'm so close I can feel it. The treasure the old records talked about is just behind this door. The seals are the key. Find the matching ones, and the door should open. They're hidden around the castle. It's almost like the bones are watching me, waiting for me to find these seals. I've got to get this open. I can go back to Kirkwall rich enough to buy the Vice-County. Running low on food. Ate some of the local plants, and my guts are feeling weird. Just going to close my eyes for a minute.
figures next to it look different. Might be a clue for how to open it.
Yeah, so the 3 statues with the rotating, they probably light up another one here. So, but what's the pattern? That's the thing I don't know. I don't know what the pattern is. That's the problem. Don't know the pattern. Definitely something has to do with Emmerich, but I'm... What the... I suppose...
That Dalish clan you worked with really has a keeper named Shiv?
His full name is longer. Shibari, Shivara.
I have no idea what's up with that thing.
That's Elven for dedication to duty.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That's more like it. Elfir, I mean. And you call him Shiv, for short.
And because he once stabbed a Venatori in the face.
Oh my!
Yeah, he drank for free that night.
Like, I have no idea. I'm so lost.
Got it.
I'll need a wisp.
That's new.
Trouble coming our way. Crow's prisoner. She's still alive.
The Antom kept me alive so they could use me to trick Ravain into sending more supplies. I didn't think anyone was coming.
The Lords of Fortune wouldn't abandon you. It's the least we could do for the Crows.
Thank you for your timely arrival. I'll get the supplies to Treviso and pay back the Antom there.
No. Oh man, it goes in a different direction. It goes over here. And it goes through this wall. Oh, is this where I was supposed to follow it? Okay, and then from there, I think the third one is the one I found last. This one. Cool. So there's that one. Alright, Tasha's taking some time on the beach to blow off steam. Figuratively and literally, this quiet moment offers a chance to get to know her better.
Hey. Some for you. Some for you. Hey, don't be a dick. That was for the little one. Stupid birds.
Let's just see.
I wasn't expecting...
What?
I don't know. You with the birds. This is fun.
Oh. Good.
Can I help?
Sometimes I practice with the fire out here. It's safer. No people around. Lots of water.
Is it magic, or...?
It's not magic. My mother says the Kunari used to be closer to dragons. Something in our blood.
The Antom called you a Dari.
Yeah. Old Kunari word for fire breather. A few like me are born every generation. My mother thinks the Dari were meant for something special. She's always looking through the old texts for clues. Come on. Don't want to scare the birds.
And I mean something.
My mother left the Qun not far from here. She got herself transferred to Kontar from Parvalan. Smuggled me there and then walked out.
I thought Kontar was well fortified. How did she escape with a child?
The Qun isn't a prison. People can leave if they want. You little guys hungry?
Do you miss living under the Qun?
Not much to miss. I was a baby. My mother misses it. She was an Ashkari back then. A scholar.
Why'd she leave?
Me. There's enough for all of you. Shathan was worried about what the Canary would do with a fire breather like me.
What would they do?
She said they'd have me put in the Antam, use me as a berserker. The idea scared her enough that she left her library and walked away from the Qun. There you go. Come on.
Hey.
Over here's where I practice.
Why not on the beach?
Don't want to scare the birds. We just fed them. What the crap is that?
The Antam must be marking their territory.
Not on my beach. Vashvatari! Come on. These banners need to burn. I'm on it.
Nice. What does it feel like when you breathe fire like that?
It's more like spitting.
Ew.
Something inside my throat opens up and lets stuff mix together. Then there's this rush of heat as I roar it out.
I'm surprised it doesn't hurt your mouth to do that.
It can. One time my tongue got in the way. Got a mouthful of fire.
Ouch.
Didn't hurt much. My mother has to make food extra spicy so I can taste it.
I guess that's the trade-off for being a fire breather.
It's fine. I smell stuff better than most people.
Lost poem, translated from Kunlat. Slow blink seems to say, "I'm going to eat you, little fish, purr, soft, soothing friend." Okay. It's terrifying for the fish. Wait. Was that? Oh, no, never mind.
An Antam supply cache. Too bad it's locked up.
Not for long. Watch. Okay.
Wow. It burned right through it.
Yep. Melt some metals, not all.
How'd you figure out which kinds of metals you could melt?
My mother said I went through a lot of spoons as a baby.
I don't remember. I think Iron Bull could eventually get an ability to breathe
More
fire.
birds to feed?
Something like that.
I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong.
Karash, it's Taash. I brought food.
Avatash. It's good you came early. The feather clouds are getting lower. It's going to rain. Who is this with you?
This is Rook. He's a friend.
A friend? All right. Make sure you both dress for rain. Drip rain, not mist rain.
Nice to meet you.
And you.
Karash was a worker caste navigator. Got dragged along with the Antam when they invaded.
They told us it was ordered by the Qun. I was not taught war. I was taught the weather. Red clouds for thunder, gray clouds for rain, green clouds for the devouring storm, and black clouds for the Antam cannons. After what they did in Ventus, I ran away.
Do you need help?
Is there anything you need? We saw that the Antam were in the area.
Yes. I knew some of them from the Dreadnought where I worked. I know places to hide. They did not see me.
Let me know if they give you trouble.
I am at peace, Evatash. I have the clouds to watch and fish to eat.
More than just fish. Here you go. Shathan said to eat the fruit before it spoils.
I like the cookies better.
Everyone likes the cookies better.
I'll eat the fruit. Thank you, Evatash.
Panaheydan. I'll see you soon.
So, the Dragon Hunter has a softer side.
The Qun says you take care of people.
So, you're a little Kunari, a little Rivani, and a little dragon?
Yeah?
I get that.
Come on. I should tell my mother how Karash is doing. So how do you get it?
I lived in a town before I went to Arlithan Forest and joined the Veil Jumpers. Then I had to leave that to help stop Solus. So you take what works from each part, right?
Yeah. I had to take Kunari language classes growing up.
Look beyond the sea, white clouds race across the sky, forgotten kind of smoke.
I had to learn how to tie these stupid knots. It wasn't so bad when the Kunari and Ravain were at peace. Now the Antam have broken from the Qun and started attacking. People look at me like they're scared I'll switch sides.
That's their loss. People who have only ever been one thing will never know how big the world is.
Yeah? Maybe.
I can't feed the birds. Yep, can't feed the birds.
Mother, what are you doing here?
You used to call me Tama.
I also used to wet the bed. Want me to start that up again?
I'd rather you didn't.
Ha 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 ha. That's actually kind of funny.
Because she's sleeping in my base, which means I own the bed. I'm actually next on laundry detail.
She always did like the mouthy ones.
In truth, Evitash's tastes are quite varied, although it is uncommon for her to be attracted to men.
Mother.
Perhaps because in some ways, she acts more like a man herself.
Why are you here?
I came to ask Karash about the tablet your group recovered. I wondered if some of the symbols might be used among the Antam.
Be gentle. Don't make him talk about the war.
I see the wisdom of your suggestion. I also see that you used your fire again. Chakra Toebra.
Chakra Toebra.
Remember to keep your consonants crisp. Kunari do not slouch, and neither does our language. Panaheydan, Evitash. You did well bringing Karash his food.
Sorry. She's like that.
So it's uncommon for you to be interested in men, but not unheard of?
Huh. Well, thanks for coming. We should get back.
Thanks for having me along. Maybe we can do this again.
Right? Yep.
Let's see how it goes. Taash spent time on the Ronvani coast feeding the birds and practicing her fire breathing. An encounter with her mother, Shantan, showed that they do not always get along, but have each other's best interests at heart. Let's see. Overwhelmed enemies have reduced fire resistance. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. So I was wrong. It had nothing to do with this. How the hell do I get these frickin'...
Sure.
Yeah, totally missed that.
Trouble coming.
That was a weird camera.
Ready. Everybody good?
Okay. Yeah, totally missed this. Ah, here's the wisp that I needed, or I need. Yeah, at this point you're supposed to have Emmerich. Oh. Oh. I actually know where one of these is at. It's in Minrathous. It costs a pretty penny, and I'll get the fire resistance bonus. Let's hold off. Okay, so I guess those shields do not have anything to do with the
doors open.
With the treasure chests. For this quest. While necrotic weapon is active, charge attacks deal necrotic damage in an area around the target, but remove necrotic weapons. What? I mean, just to try it out, I'll put it on. Just to try it out, at least. Funny how the Lords of Fortune symbol is automatically in this vault. Yeah, so. Pretty sure Taash had another quest for us.
That place where describe it.
Shut down completely. Think nothing, feel nothing, except what you need to escape.
What's left?
If you're lucky, revenge. And bad dreams.
Okay. Oh, okay. They're talking outside. Let's go see what they're talking about.
Hey, Lace. You okay?
There's nothing between the Fade and me out here. It's like being up high, but worse. There's just no end to it. Like you could step off the edge and just fall forever.
Do you need a rope? We could tie a rope around you, then you'd feel safer.
Oh. Alright, another quest.
Hey, you heard of the Hall of Valor? It's a fighting arena with the lords.
Interesting.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Yeah. Exploration though. Okay, so it's a whole new area. Gotcha. Okay, so is this not? Yeah, this should be the Florida Fortune Stone base. That's what I thought.
Welcome to the Hall of Valor. I knew you'd find your way here sooner or later. Your kind always do.
My kind. That's a little hurtful.
Looking to fight?
Sure.
Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting. Our next challenger comes from the Veiled Jumpers of Arlethin. She's deadly and Danish. So everyone give a holler for
Gonna be taking fire.
Let's go.
Will be
Come on.
Look at that. Barely a scratch.
How many rounds is this?
You'll want something with a bit more bite this time, I reckon.
Man, might as well keep going.
All right. Who's ready for some action? I know I am.
Oh, come on. Hate it. Hate it, I hate it, I hate it.
Nice one, Rook.
Spectacular. We felt the blood spray from way over here. Ready for something really spicy? I've got what you need. Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting. They invaded our country. Will they conquer the Hall of Valor? Find out as the Antam enter our next fight.
Nice one!
So slow!
Whenever you're ready. Loosen the lid for you.
10 matches. I just saw 3 out of 10.
Didn't expect a Veil jumper to fight like that. The way Varric talked, I thought you were all about veil holes and creepy magic.
Well, we specialize in weird magic, but there are enough demons and such to keep us honest.
Okay.
I line them up and you keep knocking them down, but I still have some tricks.
I'm assuming there's
Get
gonna be
going!
a
Don't keep
champion
your
at the end of
fans
this.
waiting.
A champion whose essence I can use.
Everyone hit the privy and grab a snack. You won't want to miss this next fight.
Hitting us from range. Good hit.
Was lame.
Ranged incoming. Watch yourself. Hitting us from range.
And I'm out another 20 gold. Maker, I should stop betting against you.
Probably for the best.
All right, this is really starting to annoy me. Once more, and don't you dare hold back. Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting.
We got the idea for this next match from a traveler named Armac. Then he used it to challenge shepherds.
Thanks, Taash.
You got it.
I put the lock on.
Got him ready for you.
On your right!
Good veil jumping.
So that
You couldn't pay me to step in the pit with you, and coming from me, that's quite a compliment.
So this ring's ability seems to do quite a bit of damage. I mean, the amount of damage seems to be quite big. But then I'm not sure because it's just only supposed to be damage in the area. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a high impacting. Let's put that back on and see how it goes. Let's just put that back on and see how it goes.
All right. Who's ready for some action? I know I am.
They've got us in range.
This is an enemy I haven't even run into yet.
Everybody good?
You can really put on a show. I should charge an entrance fee. Want to blow off some steam?
Funny, it's letting us see.
All right, get your ass in there and give us a show.
It's letting us see fights and creatures we have not run into yet.
Your hat. We've got some new challengers for you today.
Loosen the lid for you.
So slow.
And I'm out another 20 gold. Maker, I should stop betting against you. What are you in the mood for? All right, get your ass in there and give us a show. Come on, place your wagers. And remember, never bet anything you aren't prepared to lose.
More to go.
You've certainly earned your reputation. Who wants to get their blood pumping? Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting. Nobody's beaten this next fighter since the mysterious stranger from overseas. Think our new challengers can match them?
Finish them off. Ranged incoming.
Spectacular! We felt the blood spray from way over here.
Last one. Let's see if it's a champion like I'm hoping it is.
Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting. Will the Antar get kicked in the Asala?
Watch the next bout for the answer. The Qun demands it.
Was not a champion like I was hoping for.
Spectacular.
Call of the Hall, unique ring. Gain a random interactive. Whoa. This is just a straight up awesome ring, it seems like.
Felt the blood spray from way over here.
Yeah, that was it. We got everything. Okay.
Stretching the legs?
I'm not trapped underwater anymore. Everything is stretching my legs.
Oh, that was it? Oh, God.
Huh. Nice.
Okay. Nothing to say? Nothing to say?
Careful ahead.
What a range attack!
Oh, nicely done, Rook. So, you're a warden now, but you're also Dalish, right? Or at least you were?
I'll always be Dalish. That'll never change. Sight of an Aravel still brings back memories.
Good ones?
Some. Racing them through the forest as fast as the wind would take us.
I love doing that.
Then breaking my arm when our Aravel sailed off a ridge.
I love that too. Oh, good times.
If you say so.
Yeah, no. Don't have access to it yet. Okay. It's Ballara's contact, so might as well go with Ballara. Similar to how we took Harding to meet her contact.
This is it. But no sign of the professor.
I hope he's here and that he doesn't mind us disturbing him. He is a senior necromancer. I don't... Oh!
Visitors! What a marvelous surprise! Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emmerich Volkaren of the Morn Watch.
Hello, Professor. We've never met, well, in person, but I've been writing to you.
Belara, my dear girl. What a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a Fade expert.
I'm Rook.
Charmed.
How nice and cordial, or a neat skull helmet, which it was, I guess, pretty neat.
I like that bit with the flaming skull.
It's nothing, really. Just an evocation of the flame of the last steps.
Looks great.
Thank you. You know, I'm never quite sure how these spells strike someone from outside Navarra. I'd be pleased to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here.
Okay.
I must investigate. Would you two mind accompanying me further into the shrouded halls?
Toward that screaming?
Something's gone awry in this part of the necropolis, Rook. The dead stir more easily than they should.
Oh, wow. I've never seen anything like this.
Okay. Alright. Oh, he's checking around.
Something weird up ahead.
Strange. These halls should be under the protection of the bell.
Is that a despair demon?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the shrouded halls at all.
Take your word for it.
He got quietus. He applies weakened.
Oh, Rook, it singled you out.
Okay, game. What is up with this game? Like, I'm not pressing circle. Belara does her thing, but my character doesn't do their thing. What is going on?
Go.
It's vital we discover why that spirit manifested here.
Lead the way, Professor.
It's really pissing me off that it's doing that, and I don't know why. Scatter. Okay. Ranged attacks break through enemy's guard for 10 seconds. Eh.
Someone's barred the door and chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may need to defend ourselves depending on their condition.
Haven't fought undead in a while.
There's no reaching these. They're mindless.
What does that mean?
I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzies. Poor things.
Oh, nicely done, Rook.
Will forth, Rook.
Watch behind.
A solid blow. I must free that bell.
Need some help?
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it.
Ooh. This is better. I mean, I lose the stagger, obviously, because I have something else equipped on it. But, it's fine.
We'll need a wisp to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
Okay. How?
Give your greetings, and the wisp will follow.
Well. I ran right by it.
Ah, wisps are the simplest of spirits, but quite helpful. Bring the wisp here, and we can unseal the doors.
Door's open. Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
I hope we can help here, Professor.
You already have, Bellara, and it's just Emmerich. Please.
Great, Professor.
I assume your visit has to do with recent upheavals we've sensed in the Fade?
Oh, just a little.
Yeah, again, the writing is very, like, light-hearted, jovial.
Is it time again? Great.
Okay. Let's try this again, Bellara. Okay, that's up.
They attack from afar!
Ranged incoming. Rook.
I need a wisp for that. Is that ready to go?
This magic, it drains everything around it.
Echoes of the despair spirits, misery devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
Blinked out of existence. Oh, we need wisp for
Can't
this
do this
too.
without a wisp. This is locked too, and I didn't see any wisps around.
Then I shall call for aid. They've answered. We'll need to guide the wisps who've just arrived to the door.
Ugh. Really? They're gonna do it like that?
Those wisps really came just because you asked.
They care for us, Rook. Our ever-loyal friends amongst the dead.
Here's our second wisp.
These are way different than some of the wisps in Arlethan.
I should like to meet some one day.
I don't know, Professor. Your wisps seem less, dangerous.
Strange. This door shouldn't be here.
Shouldn't it?
The necropolis rearranges itself every so often. Well done. Past these chambers, we'll find some assistance with reaching the bell. Despair is far more pervasive than I'd thought. We must stop who's ever drawing these spirits here, Rook.
You think a person's behind all the despair demons?
212, 494. Yeah, still not as good as this one.
Oh yes. Mortals are their prime attraction.
Careful, ahead.
We've done it.
How do we get rid of all these despair demons?
Their source is near the bell you saw earlier. Ringing it will banish them, but we must find who...
Oh, but it has.
Who lured them there in the first place. Tell me, Rook, where are you from?
Spent some time in Arlethan.
The old elven forest? You must tell me about your journeys once we're above ground.
Necrotic Jade.
Ah, here we are. This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
But how?
You must open yourself to possibilities while in the necropolis. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook? Excellent. Approach the body and we'll begin. By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair! Who brought it here?
Venatori!
The Venatori. Of course. This way, please.
What did you just do?
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Honestly, I've no idea how the other Watchers navigate the necropolis without it.
Shh.
3 slaves in those traps. If the Hand of Glory burns down, so don't dawdle.
Defeat the Venatori.
We found those Venatori.
They have no place in these halls.
Strength of the Empire!
failure!
A fight against Belara!
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power for some new masters.
I'll fill you in on them later.
Got a new rune. Your current potions additional effects are applied.
Down one more despair demon. That's the last of them.
I see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori. This looks interesting.
A spirit labyrinth? I didn't know they'd learned to make miniature ones in Tevinter.
Old note. Gone to the upper chambers to investigate a noise. With luck, it's only one of those lumbering Navaran corpses. What a sight. Throw my body to the flames like we do in the rest of the civilized world.
Hello? Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
Those Venatori dragged that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous. As for the Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work.
Cool.
The Sunken Star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
Right. There's one chain!
Excellent.
Kill them all, but save the lift.
Got it.
Rook, what the oh my god. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. What the hell, Rook? So angry it does. I'm so angry the game does that. I waste a detonation because my character doesn't do the move I tell him to do.
Over there.
What the hell?
We must return to the lower level to ring the bell. Be ready. The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori?
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
Cool.
There's the Venatori.
We are crushing them!
camera. Come on, dude.
Now, the grand necropolis shows itself.
Those despair demons are just gone.
Pretty impressive.
Thank you. But come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
Oh, I'm supposed to search the bodies. Gotcha. All better.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't be. A hand of glory? The Venatori should never have this. Must find out where it came from. Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
Oh. Yeah, alright, well, let's go.
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent Oniric disruptions.
At the least. The implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
No one ever brings me tea after I slog through a haunted crypt.
My assistant, Manfred. Always thoughtful.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The elven gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the blight. And they've already messed with it. Demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a Fade expert.
Many Watchers never depart Navara. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
Promise you'll bring Manfred. Glad to have you in the fight. Just keep necromancy safe. See, he would have gotten he would have gotten along very well with Solus. I don't know why I said Solus.
Only if your assistant's coming.
Manfred? But of course.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful. I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
The Grand Necropolis was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navara, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmerich's journey would soon bring him face to face with the gloaming lantern.
You get it. Each character has their own personal story.
What the Venatori ultimately intended with their incursions into the necropolis worries me. Whether or not it was directed by the gods, the timing serves them well. Chaos, I fear, is their ally.
With this, Demeter's Crossing and the Blighted Dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with, feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
Didn't take the gods long to attract support from all the worst people in Thedas.
They're offering power to anyone who wants it. The Venatori and Antam won't question what it will cost.
So how do we fight back then?
We don't have an army, but we do have allies. Like the Veil Jumpers.
After Demeter's crossing, it's personal for them.
The Crows, particularly after we helped save their city.
Thea and Viago know what is owed. They will make good on that debt.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrathous.
Could she have found some trace of the gods?
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands, Antoine and Evka. Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
Any details on the Blight in the wetlands?
Antoine said he didn't write it down.
Why not?
Either he didn't trust someone else wouldn't read the note, or he didn't want us to panic.
The First Warden didn't seem impressed the last time we met.
I heard he told you to piss up a rope.
Will he be in the wetlands?
I don't keep track, but he can't stop you from asking a few questions, if we're fast enough.
Gillenane has laid low since we hurt her dragon, but the Blight spreads rot wherever the gods go.
And no one's better at tracking Blight than Wardens.
Morrigan and those Wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages? It's not clear.
They're gods. Or the closest damn thing to them.
Nev, you're back.
Yeah, I am.
Good to have you back. This is Professor Emmerich Volkaren, our Fate expert. And Taash, our dragon hunter. They joined while you were away.
Hey.
Charmed.
Right. Not everyone has met.
So you're a dragon hunter? Minrathous could have used you.
What's going on?
Back home, what isn't? Look, you made an impossible call without enough information. I get it. It's the corner the gods put us in. It just might take time to shake off.
You are back though, right?
Yeah, Belle. I'm back.
Good to have you back, whatever the circumstances. Everyone needs to be a part of this. That's the only way we'll win.
After what happened to Minrathous, I've got even more reason to go after the gods. If anyone's got a shot at this, it's the people here. I'm still on the job. Count on it.
Great. Let's follow up on some leads.
I'll let Lady Morrigan know we're ready to meet.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka. They're holed up in a town called Lavendel.
Everyone else should rest up. Be ready to move when I call.
Alrighty.
Never easy, is
The
it,
gang's
kid?
all here.
What do you mean?
Making the big choices, then living with the consequences.
If I don't make the tough decisions, no one else will. So I live with the consequences.
And you don't blame anyone else for them. That's why I recruited you. Anyway, you've got a meeting with Morrigan to attend, and dealing with whatever the Wardens found. All this chatting is taking it out of me. Think I'll rest for a bit. Good work, Rook. You'll find your way through this. I know it.
Bet you all a bunch of side content opened up, so gonna have to go through all that first. Where the dead must go. Okay. Emmerich, Laura, cool. Drawing on his necromantic powers, Emmerich banished the despair demons infesting the shrouded halls and drove out the invading Venatori. Learning that malevolent ancient gods are causing the fade or chaos in the Fade, the professor joined the team to help stop these mythical threats to creation. Unbeknownst to him, the Venatori plot is the beginning of a chain of events that will lead Emmerich to a dark figure from his past. Companion hardened. Ooh. Nev is hardened. After experiencing the blighted dragon attack in Minrathous, Nev is less trusting and more self-reliant. Her damaging abilities are increased, but she will no longer use supportive abilities and relationship progress is slowed. Yeah. Well, Nev, I'm sorry. I need wisp.
I'll need a wisp.
So, Lucanus, you're an Antivan crow.
Yes.
Do all crows have demons in them?
What? No.
It's fine if they do. I'm Rivani. Our seers let spirits possess them for ceremonies.
Well, Antivan crows don't. Spite was put into me by the Venatori.
Oh. That's messed up.
Okay.
A third edition of the Unnameable Elements? I didn't even know it had editions.
Oh, it's much improved with the index. Please, borrow it if you'd like.
I'd love to. Oh, Rook, you probably wanted to say hi. Thanks, Professor.
You look moved in.
Just a few essentials. Manfred was a great help with the boxes. What a fascinating place this lighthouse is. What do you make of it?
I should take you to some of the weirder places I discovered with the Veil Jumpers.
Would you? Belara's tales of Arlathan have been astonishing.
I'll bet. The wonders she could show you.
Oh, Belara's been very welcoming, but I noticed a few of the others taken aback by Manfred, and I overheard remarks about my skulls. My necromancy won't cause any undue worry, will it?
Everyone's just new.
We're still getting used to one another.
True. And yet...
Give it time. We'll settle in.
Please excuse me. Manfred and I should finish our inventory. Thank you for stopping by.
Okay. No wisp in here. Take that. And new quest from him.
By the way, Rook, before I left, Myrna and Vorgoth asked if we could assist with an outbreak of hauntings across Thedas. They also mentioned displaced wisps in the necropolis. I'm not sure what's frightened them, but it bears investigation.
Hauntings and scared wisps? Let's look into it.
Thank you. We'll depart for the necropolis whenever you're ready.
Okay. Acropolis Halls.
I'm collecting recipes to make for the team. What's a famous Ferelden food?
Mince pie? Mutton stew? Turnip stew?
Turnip stew. Oh, that sounds easy. What's in that?
Turnips?
I got that part. What else?
Water? Salt? Garlic?
Uh-huh.
Apples?
In a turnip stew? That doesn't seem right, but I'll give it a go.
Harding clearly doesn't know anything about cooking. Adorable. Ah, there is a wisp between the two. Okay, I see what they did there.
Huh. It looks like our boy Hassan is feeling his oats, or whatever griffins feel.
He's getting the hang of it. When he listens.
He seems to be able to handle himself so far.
You got lucky the Gloomhowler didn't tear you to pieces, boy. You wait for my command. We attack together. Then we can kill stuff like that.
At least he's learning.
The instincts kick in. Griffins see darkspawn and it's a fight to the death, like wolves hunting deer. Just need to corral it.
Hmm.
Sounds like the perfect soldier. And he even flies.
Aerial cavalry. A full-grown griffin is a force of nature. Every muscle in him, every talon, every feather, honed into a killing machine. Hassan's ancestors took on archdemons.
Like his name says, he's an arrow.
Half lion, half eagle, with the instincts of both, griffins will always be hunters.
Just like his daddy, Davrin.
I suppose we are our nature.
Not sure about that?
Most of my life I've hunted the darker things in the world. But caring for a griffin? What do I know about that? Yet here I am.
That's not so bad, is it?
Not the path I expected. Makes me wonder about Hassan, his brothers and sisters, still young, pure.
You're worried?
I'm responsible for the future of every griffin alive. I want it to be a good one. These animals live to fight, but I wonder if there's another path for them.
I'd like to think everyone can find a new path. Even griffins.
Just wish I knew what it was.
Doesn't every good parent?
Parents. A scary word. I'm supposed to be his bodyguard.
What do you think you've been doing this whole time?
Trying to ignore it. If I get myself killed by a Hurlock, that's on me. If it's Hassan, I just don't want to mess it up.
I think that's where trust comes in. That Turlum idea you keep talking about. Trust Hassan to find his way. Don't force things.
He's headstrong.
Good thing you are too.
Right. Thanks for the chat.
Adorable. Watch, we're gonna have to choose between saving Hassan or saving Davrin. Telling you now, if it comes down to it, I'm saving Hassan. So who's here? Or were they just referring to the Wisp as a person that wants to help? That's bright.
Dweller, it is whole, restored.
Astral Resort workshop upgrades discounted. Characters that workshop can be upgraded. Okay, so it was referring to people who want to help as wisps. That's what it was. Okay. I thought it was like another actual character.
Let's ask Myrna and Vorgoth about these hauntings.
I'd also appreciate it if we could see to those displaced wisps. Despite what you may have heard, spirits who dwell here do so living. Most of our workers dead are animated by unthinking wisps, which are little more than impulses from the Fade. But later, I could introduce you to some truly intelligent undead. Shadow behind. Quite conversational.
hell's up with the camera? Come on, game.
Finish them quickly!
One for us.
Oh, we can't go back up there. No, we cannot go back up there. Okay. Okay, so where were all you guys earlier when these guys had taken over? If this is your hall, where were you guys? Okay. Not gonna question it. Notes on ailments of the dead. Any watcher or visitors are to report at once if they witness imbalance such as dream cycles or broken auras amongst the necropolis' sacred inhabitants. If you are unsure, please seek out a senior watcher for a proper diagnosis.
Thank you for coming, Rook. We're in need of your assistance.
Your letter spoke of hauntings?
Malign spirits freed by the gods.
They have concretized into a variety of forms. Left unchecked, these spirits will cause great harm.
They must be put to rest.
This haunting was once a spirit of curiosity.
It has turned to a darker purpose.
We must keep track of our skeletal assistants.
Are any lost?
Intermittently. One revels in hiding in the sand.
Okay.
Arm yourselves. We shall meet again.
Okay. So she obviously has another quest for us.
That last wisp's unlocked this door. Let's take a look.
It's a dead Venatori. Let's see. There you go.
Dead Venatori.
Ooh. Nice.
How'd they get in here when the door was locked?
An excellent question.
The Dying Wish, 29, 60. That's high stagger. Only -10 to get a bunch, like 46 more stagger. That's worth the trade. Okay.
Sealed tight.
Stand back. Are you Venatori? Are there sniffing rats? What form have you all? This vault's riches are mine. I tore them from the dead, and with me, they will remain.
So is that a demon?
I'm afraid so. And a powerful one, to have been kept behind such ancient locks instead of simply banished.
Let's search around. Maybe the Venatori knew something.
Ah. Word scrolls faintly in blood. They thought to flatter me with lies, so I sealed the door behind them. Okay, maybe that was not it. Okay. Bloody note found in Venator. What we know. Place sealed long ago, forgotten, forbidden, can sense magical loci projecting from here into upper world. How? Demons will manifest on those points, tied to seals. One demon loci is in the Enderfells, one back home into Winter, and one in Arlington. Kill the demons at the loci, and the door to the inner chamber will unseal. Until entity inside the inner chamber is dead, lesser demons will keep returning. What we don't know. How to leave this bloody place.
This note says the door's seals are tied to demons out in the world. Killing them unseals the door, but they'll keep returning until we destroy whatever's behind the door itself.
Time for a hunt.
The Order would be grateful. I've never even heard of this spirit.
Let's keep an eye out.
Cool.
Rook, Professor, a new group of Venatori trespass in the Shrouded Halls.
The gall of them!
They come in search of plunder.
We'll put a stop to that.
We can't search the whole place. Have you seen how far down it goes?
Attack! For Winter!
That didn't work.
Looks like the Venatori plan on taking a few things with them.
The villains.
Not sure why my hair wasn't hitting, but okay.
This monster, the Gloom Howler, have you ever seen its like?
Never. No warden I've talked to has either. It's definitely blight, but not darkspawn. Smart. Something special. Normally I'd relish it like this. Now.
You'll find Asan's siblings. I'm certain.
So am I.
Again, nice little shortcuts.
There's a haunting.
Oh god, one of these auto... Gosh darn it.
That thing remind anyone else of Manfred?
Manfred would never be so vicious. Though, when pressed the wrong way, errant spirits of curiosity sometimes turn to malice.
More Venatori, and they're summoning a demon this time.
God, how... I really hate this gosh darn thing.
Take him down! Is everyone intact?
Venatori sure made themselves cozy here.
The cultists will be staying longer than they imagined.
Myrna and Borgoth will be happy. I think that's the last of the trespassing Venatori.
It's a travesty so many of them gathered here undetected. We really must raise some new corpse guards.
What do we have here?
Light up something other somewhere else.
Certainly.
There we go.
Easy enough. Apply siphon to nearby enemies.
What do you dream of in the dark?
No! Not yet! Don't bury me! I'm alive! I'm still alive! It's open. There's light.
Oh, that's sad.
There are no further signs.
That skeleton that used to be a spirit of curiosity is gone.
Our gratitude. The magic animating this haunting is ancient.
The gods stole its slumber.
The shrouded halls have been left in appalling condition.
Memory wanes.
That provides scant comfort.
The Venatori won't be bothering you anymore.
You have our thanks.
The spirits rest more soundly.
What tidings? We understand you have reunited the remains of one of the deceased.
A wisp was scattering some bones.
It is their nature to indulge.
As in most cases, they can be taught.
We found a sealed door with an unfriendly spirit trapped inside.
Curious. I'm unfamiliar with any records regarding this entity. Proceed with caution.
Wear its words.
What's the state of things in the shrouded halls?
We have made an acceptable amount of progress, yet work remains.
The dead are restless still. Prepare yourselves.
Rank up. Beautiful. Okay. So, this place should be clear now. Yeah, this place is clear.
Chakra Toebra. Chakra Toebra. Stupid crisp consonants.
Your consonants sound pretty crisp to me. I like the way Kinari sounds when you speak it.
Nah, I'm saying it wrong.
That's what Shaitan says? She's real hard on you, huh?
She's trying to teach me. Like a Tamasran.
I don't think that's a Tamasran thing. I think it's a mom thing.
I'm sorry, but I find it completely unnatural.
I don't get why you think cremation's so bad. Everyone outside Navarra burns their dead.
All those lost vessels. Fine mansions reduced to ash. Manfred, for instance. How would his wisp have fared if I hadn't given it a body?
Where, or, who'd you get his body from?
There was no single donor. The arms were recovered from a charnel pit. The ribs were a gift from a dear friend. And Manfred's wisp picked out his own skull from some donations. That was quite the day. He's been fine company during my Necropolis excursions ever since.
What does Manfred understand exactly?
Simple things, but he grows. Spirits of curiosity are voracious learners. The more he experiences, the more sophisticated his conclusions. With guidance, of course.
Yep, same to you.
It's just Manfred's way of saying hello. I encountered him as a wisp in the necropolis years ago. A simple spirit, but so curious. He refused to leave my side.
So, you built a skeleton for the spirit to live in?
Spirits are formed from the emotions and desires of people in the mortal realm. Manfred's wisp came from curiosity. It's these spirits which animate the dead. Their drive revives the corpse, yet the corpse colors their actions. Thus, the eternal question, are undead inhuman spirits puppeting a body, or does some shade of the departed return?
Oh, get out of here.
It's gotta bring back a little peace at least.
That's my belief as well. I swear I could see it sometimes, Rook. A glint of recognition of something more in the dead.
Hey, that's my sleeve. Are you trying to steal my buttons?
As well as a certain mischievousness. Manfred.
Okay, that was you could clearly see his thing was still standing there. Give the gift.
How thoughtful, Rook.
Got a nice. He's got a view. He's got a room with a view.
This is actually not too bad.
For what?
Getting rid of evidence. After an assassination, some clients don't want the body hanging around. Too many questions.
You just dump it out here in the Fade?
Who would ever know?
I would.
That can be dealt with.
Here's the part where I back away slowly.
Hilarious.
Hey, Hassan.
And then Nev, she's got something new to say.
Nev, settling back in?
More or less. Lots to catch up on, but when isn't there? I'm ready to get back to work. If we could skip the personal catch-up. Not the day for it.
Take all the time you need.
Okay, that was it. It was just a little... Okay. That's right. There's one in Docktown, one in Arlington, and one in Hossburg. There's also a haunting and can't do that. That's where we have to go there. Okay, so these are where the champion souls for these to unlock these areas are. That's where they are. Gotcha. Okay. Senior Adventure on Echo arrives. Part of corruption. Can't do that. Okay, let us go to track that. Let's go to Arlington Forest.
Trouble coming.
Over there. That could be the haunting spirit Myrna told us about.
The Veil Jumpers talk about a spirit roaming these woods.
Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Do that.
Since the gods showed up, I mean.
Now we will do that.
I heard its sleep was stimulated by the gods. So now, it steals other people's dreams. Big guns in range. Arlathan sure doesn't need any more. Trouble, that is. Maybe now he'll get the sleep that was stolen from him.
Hey, sweet. Cool. Your first Dragon Age? I know Stardew Valley. Animal Crossing? Man, the last Animal Crossing I played, wow. I think it was the DS game. No, was it a DS? It was a long time. I don't even remember which the last Animal Crossing I played. Yeah. Just letting you know, as for Dragon Age games go, this game is very divisive. It's not like any of the previous Dragon Age games. So just know that going in. There's a lot of... there's very much... This is very different from previous Dragon Age games. Just heads up on that if you... You know, you see this and you want to check out the ones before, just know that. I'm not saying it's bad. So far, it's okay, but it's just not like previous Dragon Age games.
Look, there.
It's not enough you disturb my sleep. Now you interrupt my journey in the waking world.
Okay.
That sounds like the trapped demon in the Necropolis.
The hell?
Degraded Egyptian. I'll flay you alive if you find the treasure I've prepared.
Ow. I died. I didn't realize there was something on the floor killing me. Yeah, let's just go.
I greet you once again.
It's the trap demon.
Oh, you bastard.
From the Necropolis.
Never you're ready.
Lycan 288, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Come on. I don't even know what's hitting me. What the hell?
That demon knew us. It sounded exactly like...
Okay, there we go. Jesus, that was kind of annoying. Let's see. I lose 20 stagger. Yeah. Just
the
go
one
with it.
trapped behind that sealed door in the necropolis.
Did it get loose?
The note I found said we had to defeat lesser demons before we could reach the one sealed away. But maybe it was wrong and they're all the same demon.
Alrighty.
No, I know. It doesn't make any sense, but it works.
Wouldn't the connection to the lyrium cause...
The veil to rupture? Not if you're careful. Really, really careful.
Rook, good to see you. Bellara was telling me about one of the artifacts she calmed. Her manipulation of the Hylic spheres put some circle mages I know to shame.
Oh, that's so nice. Really?
Bellara, repairing the Illuvian network alone is worth a thesis.
Have you run into anything like it before?
Not at all. The principles are familiar, but the application, the finesse. Though admittedly, my interests lie more with the spirits. Look to Bellara for elven magic expertise.
You were here, what, 5 minutes, and you had that thing fixed?
And it's quite a complex mechanism.
Well, thank you.
That said, I've noticed you working at all hours on that artifact.
Really? I don't think it's all hours.
And you're either the first to wake, or you simply aren't sleeping some nights.
Thank you, Professor, but I'm fine. Mostly.
Mostly?
That was really reassuring until mostly.
In between the two? It's hard. I've never had a chance like this kind of access to knowledge. It's Solas's old home. I want to learn as much as I can.
And we've time to learn it. But in order to do that, you must take care of yourself.
That knowledge isn't going anywhere. Relax a little, get some rest. You'll feel better and work better.
Right. I'm not great at that. Relaxing, I mean, I think to myself, what if I do it wrong? Then it's 3 hours later and I'm even less relaxed than I was.
Perhaps I can help you.
With what? Relaxing?
Yes, I can teach you some breathing exercises, the ones we show initiates.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you.
Of course. We must look out for one another.
And thank you too, Rook.
Anytime.
Okay, I am going to relax right away. But first, I had another question.
I thought you might.
Nice.
So, Taash, you're the dragon hunter of this outfit.
Yep. And you do monsters.
Seems our work's going to overlap.
No, it's not. I handle dragons. You kill monsters. And Darkspawn.
Dragons are monsters.
What? No, dragons are natural. Been around longer than we have. Darkspawn and monsters are just Vashidon that came later.
Fair enough, but I'll handle any archdemons we meet.
Fine. But I get to help.
Nice. Nothing new.
How has Minrathous since the dragon attack?
After the dragon attack, after demons swarmed the streets, after the palace shot at everyone, we're having a ball.
Sorry.
What for? You didn't attack the city. The shadow dragons are dealing with it. At least, we're trying to. I just worry about Asher. He rests as much as we do.
Yeah. Taash and Emmerich are not talking.
So,
There they
your
are.
mom wanted you to lay low, and now you're with us.
And because I wanted to be here.
Then it looks like we pleased everyone. Isn't that novel?
Yep. It's great. It's about to get fun.
Rook takes credit there.
Get ready to fight.
That's easy enough. Ah. Okay. Missing something there.
Hey, take a look over there.
It's the trapped spirit from the necropolis.
Is it pride that molded you? Do you think you can succeed in facing me with a Venatori failed?
Nice one, Taash.
Got us at range. Watch it.
Got him ready for you. Not bad.
Two demons down. Or two versions of the same demon.
Would. Oh.
And there's more roaming around. All we have to do is find them.
Wait, the lyrium dagger's vibrating. Like a song in a wine glass. Are those voices?
Striking the crossroads without forethought would be folly. The rebellion controlled it for far too long. Its defenses will be artfully hidden.
You will not press? Our forces are cunning and sharpened.
Fen'Harel's spite is endless and his trickery not easily overcome. He will have traps in wait. A crossroads in ruin is no good to us.
That was Elgranon and Gillenane. Were we eavesdropping on the past?
Handy dagger. Stabs and eavesdrops. No wonder everyone wants it.
Let's hope it doesn't work both ways.